smothering himself, but he's also smothering Boots. And then the sporadic offense that he has, it's enough to keep Boots at bay as well.
Hey, listen, that's a great point, Sean. But look, the thing about Boots is he's staying in there.
Oh, no, we got a knockdown.
Let him come back. You know, Collazo is really, he's a game guy. He's just not going to lay down because he got clipped with a triple hook, left hand combination. I mean, that's sweet stuff for a 40-year-old guy.
Letting it fly. Stanionis smiling, saying, all right.
YouTube, what is popping with y'all? It's D1, the angry white man, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about all the welterweights, mainly Jaron Ennis and Stan Jonas, a little bit of Brian Norman, a little bit of Barrios. Brian Norman Sr., you're out here making your son look bad. I get it, man. You want to make your son's name bigger, so you're trying to attach it as I speak to Boots, without the intention of fighting him, though. That's the shit. That's where you lose me, bro. I'm from before cell phones. I've been paying attention to boxing for as long as I can remember, and I know how guys got to get their name out there. I'm from where the newspaper fucking we had to read it in the sports section of the newspaper or the Ring magazine. I know how these guys clout chase. That's the term everybody uses nowadays, clout chase. But listen, boxing always needs some drama. So if you want my opinion, Brian Norman Sr. is probably doing the right thing, but it rubs a lot of people the wrong way. Stop talking that duck talk on the internet. Sign a contract. Go try to get the Barrios fight. PBC and Top Rank are starting to do this and work together. Great for the sport. It's absolutely fantastic for the sport, but go make that Barrios fight. So whoever wins out of the Boots Stan Jonas fight on April 12th can fight the winner of that, and then we got welterweight completely unified. The sport needs it. Welterweight is where Floyd Mayweather fought, for my casual boxing fans, just so you guys know. It's one of the most glorious divisions in the sport. And let me just give Brian Norman Sr. and Jr. their flowers. They looked fantastic in the last fight. That's the best version of Brian Norman you've ever seen, he's ever seen, she's ever seen, we've ever seen. The kid got his left hand fixed. That left hook is a problem. He's got crack, but I'm a little worried about his chin. The big shot he took in the first was kind of, but he got through it. He worked through it. And to me, that says a lot more than anything your daddy can say on the internet. So shout out to the Normans. All right. Boots and Stan Jonas. Let me say this. I'm a huge Jaron Ennis fan. But you guys see the videos playing on the side here. I'm playing both of their highlights because this is a very, very good fight. Stan Jonas is an elite pressure fighter. There's a big difference between a pressure fighter and an elite pressure fighter. Stan Jonas is great at positioning on the inside. He uses pins, posts, everything to set up his next punches. He gets them short shots. He digs to the body. Whole problem for anybody that gets in the ring with that young man. Jaron Ennis is a devastating boxer puncher. You guys want to say he took too many left hooks from Karen in his last fight. We don't think either. Save it. The reason Jaron Ennis got hit in his last fight because he wants to give you guys a show. Because let me let you boxing fans in on a little something. This sport is not, there's nobody here. There's barely no money. So you can be the greatest fighter in the world. What does it fucking matter if nobody's tuning into your fights? Jaron could have fought on the outside and boxed the shit out of him. But he chooses not to give the fans a show. And I've been to Boots live fights. The kid is punching much harder than y'all want to give credit for. And I think Karen, probably he's a top welterweight. I would say he's top 10 in the world, at least. At bare minimal. And you guys want to fucking downplay what top 10 means. You know how many welterweights there is? Like, in totality? So to fight your way to the top 10 is saying so much. So much. All right? Karen will give your fucking favorite fighter a test like you wouldn't believe. But Jaron gets hit like that because he's fighting in the pocket. Fighting in the pocket. I will say, I think he had trouble getting up for Buddy. It is what it is, and that's definitely a real thing, dude. When a fighter doesn't get up and want to test himself at the highest level, you can get some subpar performances. I don't think it was a subpar performance. I thought Boots beat his ass. But, you know, I just got to try to shoot down some of the narratives on this here YouTube app. It's sad, man. It's sad because 90% of you guys have never been punched in your face. You've never been hit in the liver and know how a liver shot can affect you in a fight. It's bizarre. Stan Jonas is coming to fight. That I know for certain. He comes from a third world country. Super poor. The last guy Jaron Ennis fought, third world country. Super poor. Tin shack in the middle of a field where it's 90 degrees, no AC, fucking nothing to eat for weeks on end. You and I that come from the trenches, we had it tough in American sense of it, having it tough. When you come from a third world country, we don't even begin to know what struggle is. And I know you're probably looking, what's this white boy know about being... I come from worse circumstances than you do. And yeah, you too. All right? Powdered eggs, powdered milk were some of the best days I've ever experienced as a child. You don't know what struggle is. But this is going to be a good fight. Stan Jonas comes from struggle. Boots is Boots. Boots is one of the most talented welterweights we've seen in quite some time. All right, and he definitely has the chance to rise to superstardom, but he got to finish the job on April 12th. And if you're a self-respecting boxing fan, you will be tuned into that. Now, I don't mind if you're picking Stan Jonas because of Boots' last performance. It is what it is. Just let me know in the comment section why you're taking Stan Jonas. What does Stan Jonas do well that Boots is lacking on where Stan Jonas can take advantage? Let me know what Boots does well to where Stan Jonas has to watch out for it because he's got this flaw in his game or that flaw in his game. Don't just tell me what a different YouTube content creator said. Do some due diligence. Go watch their highlights. I got them both playing right here. It's very easy to do. We have the internet. We have the power of a cell phone right in the palm of our hands. So if you're out here faking the funk, there's no reason to be. Go do some research. Jaron Ennis is a devastating counterpuncher. Stan Jonas is going to up the pressure. He's going to be bringing that shit all night long. It's up to Jaron Ennis to use his lateral movement, work off the movement, get inside from time to time, shoot the shots that are there for the taking. This is going to be one of those fights that we're going to talk about it for a little while after it goes off. I hope not for controversy and just for the punches that were thrown. I want Jaron Ennis to win. I don't rule out Stan Jonas winning. I think this is about a 60-40 fight because Stan Jonas is a huge dog. So is Jaron Ennis. They're both dogs. This has the making to go down as an instant classic. I hope you're in front of the TV when it goes off and you're actually watching it and you don't just catch the highlights the next day. It's literally one of them fights, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Like I said before, down in the comments, like, share, subscribe. We go live on this channel. Fridays, 10 p.m., Sundays, 6 p.m., Tuesdays, 8 p.m., and I pop up live. I'm probably popping up live today while you're watching this video. Tap in with us, man. I appreciate y'all's support. I want to educate boxing fans on how to be a good boxing fan. We got to just stop tearing all these guys down. You got to know that certain guys are going to clout chase others. It's just the way this sport works. It's kind of a bit WWE-ish, and it's heading more in that direction more and more every day. Let me know who you got. Peace, love, and blessings to the next time, fam.